wanted to talk to y'all about something. It was fucking with me this week. You know, a little personal, but fucking with me. Kids and quitting. We grew up in an era, I feel like, where I remember I tried to quit football. I was like, man, I ain't going out there. I don't feel like it was too hard. My mama told me directly, if your ass is not at practice by the time I get home, it's going to be some problem. Mad as fuck grabbing my pads going on there. And if I would have quit then, I don't know what would have happened. I can't say what would have happened. But had a situation this week. Daughter trying out for the varsity team. Didn't make varsity, made JV though. But didn't think they was going to make any of the teams.
That's a win.
And they was okay at that night, but then they got there and touched and agreed with all the other kids. And all the other kids are mad because they got to be on JV.
No. Me and you talked about this last night. You got to go do it.
Ain't she like a freshman?
This is for next year. So sophomore.
No, she stopped. Well, that's about right.
That's what we know. But the bigger picture is kids. Kids, they want everything microwave. They want everything overnight. This is the bigger picture. I'm not even just talking about my personal situation. It's the idea of the hard work and effort. I'm talking to my little cousin. They think LeBron just was good yesterday. He just woke up and he can shoot that bitch in there. They think that, Mahomes is just, he's gifted. They think Lil Baby just woke up one morning and rap.
Like
Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne because it's something that's going on with kids and not understanding the hard work, effort, dedication that go behind the sweat, the tears, the crying, the depression, the everything that go into being great.
I mean, that's why you need that bar of wheat in your life. Your ass better go cheer tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it later. You already agreed to go cheer before you got with your little friends and cool.
Right.
And you was happy with it. You didn't think you was gonna make it. You made it. Go do it. And I promise you. And I promise you, that's better than the alternative with having a parent who doesn't give a shit if you quit or not.
Yeah.
Shit, I hated baseball. Like I hated that shit with a passion. Like I hated that shit. But my mama had already paid for it for one.
That's what I was gonna say.
And for two, she was like, well, you ain't got to play next year, but you going to finish this season out.
Yeah. And if she was something that she said that she told me that she didn't like or she didn't have a passion
That's
for
different.
And she didn't even go try out, cool, you can stop. But you liked it, you enjoyed it, you got a passion for it. You just didn't get the results that you thought. And for me, there is no quitting. Like, nah, you committed to this and you're going to see it through. But I just, again, the bigger picture, not even my personal situation. Like you said, that's why you need the Barbara Wheats. But we got a rat. Like, she's not a one-on-one. It's a lot of kids. I'm talking to friends and family members. It's a lot of kids in that age range that be like that and they feel like that. And if my mama didn't let me do it, and I know a lot of our parents were similar, where do these kids get that kind of entitlement of thought from? I think it comes from us.
It does. Because
The internet.
I mean, it's just progression. We are more entitled than our parents were. So just naturally our kids are going to be the same, or if not worse, sort of say.
That's a good one too.
But we just got to tell them what we know. Tell them what we've experienced, and you still my kid. You gonna go do what the hell?
Because it's like even in explaining, I use the analogy of I use the analogy of college. When I was in college, we had 80, 90 different players on the team. Not all of them were scholarship, but everybody worked the same. They had to run. They over there throwing up. They tired. They get headaches. They fucked up from the same shit that you fucked up from. But come Friday, when it's time to travel to a respective city to play the game, 30% couldn't go.
Right.
I thought that was the dumbest shit in the world to do all that shit and you ain't even traveling, you ain't playing, you ain't on scholarship.
Well, it's for future. It shows work ethic. It shows a lot of different things.
If you're a true competitor, if you're truly believing in your skill set and what it is you're doing, you don't think that person that's traveling is better than you.
But at one point, do you become real with yourself? Like, I can say I'm not a good basketball player. I wouldn't go run 10 miles on the UAB team and never gonna see the court.
Well, at one point, do you believe in yourself?
Right, because I can still believe in myself, but because I know I'm not gonna travel doesn't mean I don't still want to run 10 miles and still be good at basketball. Like, I can know I'm not gonna. Like, I knew I would, and I wish. Like, hindsight is crazy because I wish I'd have worked harder at that freshman year when I was a partial and I knew I was gonna be off. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I wish I would have worked harder.
Nigga, you was like Mr. Louisiana or some shit.
That ain't got nothing
Right,
to do
which-
with it.
No, that's big. Nigga, no. You had the talent.
Which is
so that's different.
Right, but so
and I don't like to big you up. But
no,
Thank you.
but
I know
not,
you don't.
that's actually a good example because I'm coming from Louisiana. I'm Mr. Everything down here. I could have went to LSU and played DB or something, and now I'm coming to little UAB. But he could have left. He could have left his freshman year. He could have left his sophomore year. He left his junior year. But his senior year is where he stayed through that. And that's my whole point. These kids now will quit before they can even maybe get to their senior year and be what's the guy from Alabama? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
You quit and leave because you got all these people in front. Like, what is that? Why is that?
Well, now it's even with the transfer portal just going to college. That's even worse now because I ain't starting.
I'm gone.
Year one, yeah, I'm gone.
It's just times, man.
And also, I talked Hood into not quitting. So
No, you didn't. B-Reg did.
this nigga gonna never give me credit.
Because I'm just going to be honest with you. B-Reg did. Because I talked to B-Reg because he was going through the similar shit. And B-Reg was going through with nowhere in hell the person was playing in front of B-Reg. Should have been playing in front of B-Reg. And if he could tell me that, what should I do?
Well, yeah, Wainwright shouldn't be.
No,
starting
it was way worse than Wainwright.
Oh, it was.
I
can't
fall into
remember.
his
I know. I like Wainwright. Wainwright was
No,
athletic
I was
like a
just
motherfucker,
bullshitting with
I ain't
Wainwright.
But what is the lesson or what is the thought that we tell kids?
I don't know, fool. Because I actually had to call my daughter yesterday and have a conversation with her. Because her mom was like, she getting out of hand. And I was like,
hey, hold on, not to cut you off real quick, but that out of hand, I literally feel like the light switch turned on this week, and the out of hand went on like 12. And I'm like, what the fuck going? Like, who you talking to?
right.
Is that
Like
just?
I had to hit the.
Yeah. And that's what her
Who the
mom.
fuck you talking to like, right now?
And that's what they need
Is
to
that just
like,
growing pains? And
I mean, it is a part
it's
of
time.
It's,
It's part of
that
time. Like,
yeah.
And I had to tell her that. I was like, you can't talk to your mama like that. If I'd have talked to my mom like that, she'd have slapped me across the face.
But
Your
also,
mama not gonna do that.
Nah,
And
you
so-
going to jail? You told
I
the
know,
motherfucking
so,
kid
you
now.
know.
but also, you said something or did something that your mama had to check you on the same way.
And I will agree. It's sometimes the kids are soft as shit, but it goes both ways too. Cause like I was like, why you feel like you could talk to your mama like that, but you don't talk to me like that? She was like, well, because you don't talk to me the way my mama does.
Well, that's different between when, like, I don't think men and their boys get along till later in life because I'm not here to be your friend. And I think it's the same way for women and their daughters. Like, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to tell you what's right. Yeah. So they always gonna clash. You always gonna like your mama more than you like your daddy, and vice versa. Because no, nigga, I know what you're trying to do. So we got to clash. And just like her mama. Shit. And they probably having the same attitude with each other.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So,
And it be simple shit like sweep the floor again. Like I swept the floor already.
no, do it again.
And that's what I told her. Like she like, nah, it's still dirty. But like I swept it. But like I'm like, all right, so what? I get you swept it. Go sweep that floor for 5 minutes so your mama don't be fussing.
And then as a boy, you'd be like, man, nigga, you can't talk to me like that. Nigga paying all your bills, all your clothes, but you think he can't talk to you like that.
And that's the ultimate conversation. She's your mama. She does everything for you that nobody else can. You better shut up and do the shit. I'm sorry.
Later on in life,
it's not one thing she's telling you that's wrong.
Yeah.
Later on in liff, they'll have the perfect relationship. They're gonna be ace spoon coons.
Yeah, this is that little teen stage thing.
Because I couldn't stand my
and those
daddy.
to me, those are two.
You smelling yourself.
Yeah.
But also, parents got to learn that shit too, though. Like, this is that teen stage. Like, we all went through that shit. I never went through it because I never was a problem. So I never really gave a shit to fuss or argue back with my mom. Okay, I'm gonna do it. But I witnessed my sister having arguments with my mom. So I'm like, they all go through that shit to whereas you're gonna have those arguments, and at the end of the day, it's just like parents not telling you nothing wrong. Just go do the shit. Fuck it.
Just go
Shut
do
up.
it.
Just shut. And it's your parent. What you gonna do? Move out? Then where you gonna go?
Yeah.
I was like, one, you can't go live with your grandparents because one, I'm not gonna let that happen because you get over on grandparents naturally.
Yeah.
And I would rather you go to school where you are than come to Alabama and go to school. So
you better figure it out.
And that's the craziest
What
shit
you wanna do?
on earth. How grandparents get so soft when they be grandparents, but they was like the toughest motherfuckers on earth when they was parents.
I really think it's age because I was like my little sister, like they parent her way different than they parented me. There's no in hell I can get away with this shit that y'all letting her get away with.
Yeah.
And that's the
But that's the youngest shit too, though.
Yeah.
Because like my older sibling, I'm the youngest. They always thought that too. Like, dang, he can do whatever he wanted to. Like, I wish I could come in at 1 o'clock.
Then at
I
the
wish I could, you know.
But at the same time, you saying, nigga, your ass better go play football or else.
Yeah,
You
but
still
she
getting that
still
too.
fuck with
You
me.
still
It just
getting
was
that
a
too.
different version of it. But
And that's just,
I don't know.
That's just the evolution of a parent. The evolution of time, man. Like, I'm sorry, but parents over time get softer. Times for kids get softer and easier. You just, I don't know. There's no real answer. You just could try to.
And
do
I
your
ain't
best.
deserve all the whoopings I got.
probably did.
Yeah,
Not all of
you
them.
probably should have got
Probably
more.
did.
Probably should have got some more.
I got my ass beat a lot.
Probably should have got some more.
That nigga got duct taped in the room. You know, that nigga could he come out on Christmas, guy?
Dummy.
They spatted that nigga to the wall, goddamn.
That's child abuse. Like, for real.
All in all, man, to the parents out there, man, keep going, man. Parenting is not an easy feat. I've talked to a lot of parents, and some people be feeling like they're doing it wrong. They're not doing it right. Just keep going, man. It's no blueprint for it. Nobody can tell you. It's one of them things, kind of like podcasting. Like, nigga, can't nobody tell you that's a right or wrong way to do it. Do your thing. Do your best, man. Put your best foot forward on it.
Yeah, but some of you just not good at it.
That is true. I don't know if y'all saw this, but